Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Frida here. I hope you've subscribed. Please do. I keep saying this, you need to support a girl, so subscribe, comment, let me know what you think, let me know what are some of the things you probably would like me to talk about, probably related to the video I've done, or something new that you probably know about me and you like to know. Just ask. Maybe I might make a video on that. So someone requested me to talk about, when I keep talking about starting a business, I started a business, I left my job, I focus on my business and all that kind of a thing. A few friends just wanted to know, how did you get started? Leaving work or leaving a job is not an easy decision. It took me years. I struggled to make that decision. I was like, now what next? How do I get there? How? All those questions happen, and before you get to that point, you're like, I am done, and you're leaving. It's not an easy decision, and just to focus on something you love and create a business out of your passion, it's not something that it's easy to just wake up and say, you know what, let me do this. So let's talk about how to get your business started. Okay, what are some of the steps you need to do? How do you get started? How do you find yourself out there? And how do you compete in this generation where we have so many competitors in different fields, and people mostly trusting people who've been there in the business for a long period of time, and now you're starting. So I know people just wonder, now how do I penetrate? How do I get my breakthrough? And I can promise you it's not easy. I'm not there yet. I'm still struggling, but at least I have something I'm holding on to and I have faith in, and I know that one day I'll look back and say it was worth taking a step on. Okay, so the first step that you need to do is you need to first believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, no one else is going to believe in you. So the first step is to realize, this thing that I want to do, this business I want to start, do I believe, do I have that enough faith in myself that it's gonna go through? So changing your mindset and just affirming yourself that whatever you're doing and whatever you want to get into is something worth giving a trial is very key. Is the first thing you need to first believe in that journey you want to take, and set your mind that I'm not turning back. I am ready to do this and I'm going for it. Okay, that's the first step. You need to first believe in yourself. If you want someone to believe in you, you've got to first believe in yourself, so that when you're selling that idea, when you're selling your business out there, people also believe. When you talk, people also look and say, okay, I think I can give you a chance. Okay, now the second step, and I'm going to be referring to my books, notes I made, is you need to write down your ideas. And I think that's where we go wrong most of the time. I realize we have so many ideas in our minds, a lot of things, a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge, a lot of, ideas that keep bothering you every single day, every single morning, before you sleep, when you're asleep, sometimes even in our dreams. But the problem is we do not put those ideas down, and something that is written has more power. So if you have ideas of what you want to do in the next couple of months, in the next 2 years, in the next whatever duration of time, on whatever business you want to start, you need to write down those things. Whatever comes into your mind, get a book, name it whatever you want to name it, get a notebook and keep writing down any idea that comes into your mind. Even if it's idea that you're thinking is going to happen in 5 or 10 years, just write it down. Because writing things down, I realize, just opens up your mind to see things in a broader perspective, to see things in a more open and more realistic manner, other than thinking, so I can do that, and then slide your mind, and then again tomorrow you're like, I think I can do this, and then it just goes. And there's some ideas that come and they just go, and if you don't act on them, or if you don't write them down so next time you can remember, then it becomes really hard to now refer back and say, yesterday this is what I was thinking about, last month I was thinking about this. But when you write down, you have something written, and it reminds you, on this particular day, there's a note I made somewhere on my notebook, and walk with that book. Keep referring, keep reading, keep looking at, what did I write down? Okay, so that's the second step. And the third step is, you need to get knowledge if you need, and skills if you have to. All right, so like for me, being a mentor, I knew I have passion for that. I knew I have passion to speak to young girls and boys out there and inspire someone. But I realized at the end of it all, you need to increase your skills. So I had to look for an institution that does that teaches you on different skills, on mentorship, on guidance and counseling, and I had to look for that institution, and I went for short courses that you get certificates for, but they help you now rebuild who you are, and they also give you something to hold on to, you know, when you say, now at least I've gone for a short course and I have this to show for. All right, so if you need to acquire skills for your business, then that's one thing you need to do. Go get the skills. If you need knowledge, you need to read books, you need to get on YouTube, you need to, whatever it is, you need to get the knowledge you need for your business. Do it, because that will give you an upper hand when you're speaking to clients, and probably clients who work with people who are in the same area as you, and they've been there for long. Then it will be easy for you to communicate, because whatever they're discussing, whatever they're asking of you, you already have a clue about. Okay, so knowledge and skills is also very key. If you have to get them, go ahead and get them. Invest in that. It's not that expensive sometimes. Invest in it, it's gonna pay. The third point that I think you need to, as the fourth point, is meet people who are doing what you're doing and get to know how they did it. Okay, like for me, it's an event company. So when I started an event company, I had to look for guys who've been in this industry and they're doing pretty good, and just ask them, how did you make it? How did you get to where you are? What are some of the struggles? What are some of the challenges? So from there, you get to understand that these are some of the challenges I expect to face, and so you know how to face them when they come, and or how to avoid them just in case there are challenges you can avoid. All right, so getting knowledge from someone who's genuine. Again, you need to get someone who is genuine and who is free and open to sharing information, and who doesn't feel like it's a competitor. You're a competitor, it's competition. Share, talk to them, ask them questions, keep talking to them every now and then. Let them know what it is that you want to do, and that you trust them to give you knowledge, to give you information, and that way you get to understand the industry a little bit better, other than just thinking that you are know-it-all and you understand everything and you're good at it. You're never perfect. All right, then the next thing is, money should not be the first thing to think about. It should not be the key. It should not be the drive to your business, because I can guarantee you, you're gonna fail. He's going to fail. At some point you will be discouraged, you'll be frustrated. So if money is the first thing on your mind when it comes to business, you are about to fail. You're about to lose it. Let passion be one thing that drives you. Money will come. That's one thing I've learned the hard way. If you push for money so hard, you might get it today, a lot of it, and tomorrow you can't get it, and it becomes really hard to push for the next day. Okay, so you need to get to that point where money is not key. I know we need money, everyone needs money, but money will come at the end of it. If you overvalue, if you're giving value, if you're giving the best you can, then the news will spread, gospel will spread there about your business, and money will start coming in. Money is the end product, I think. So it should not be the first thing you think about. Take your time, grow step by step, believe in yourself, let passion drive you, and before you know it, money will be coming to you. Probably your business will be working for you when you're asleep. All right, then the next thing is, if you have to get a business card, please do. Now, I know there are businesses that you don't really need a business card, but there are businesses that when you have a business card, it shows a little bit of I would say you're serious about your business, you know what you want, and it just gives something. There's just something about giving someone your business card. All right, and a business card, one thing I realized is, it's something that people pick and they put in their wallets or in their purses. It's what it is. And one thing with wallets and purses, they carry them around. So wherever they're going, they have their purses. So if this person is seated somewhere in a meeting or somewhere having some fun, and then they're discussing and they're like, I'm looking for someone who could do deco for me, And then she's like, there's a lady I met, maybe you guys could talk. She actually gave me her number. Now, if you a difference between someone who gave a business card and someone who gave a number is, she'll remember I put my business card in my wallet. So he or she might get it out and say, here's a number, maybe you can talk to them. But a number might save and forget your name, and especially if it was the first time we're meeting, people forget names, people forget even your company names. So it's good to have a business card. As much as you're giving your number, give them your number and let it be followed up with a business card, because a business card somehow it will save you at some point. So it's key. Get a business card, let someone design it for you the best they can. I appreciate it. And keep working with them. Work with your business cards wherever you go. You never know who you meet, but just walk around and let people know what services you give. Discussions will come later on how much and when and all that kind of a thing, but business card is also very key. Now the next point is, don't fear to fail. I think I said it before, but don't fear to fail. In fact, expect failure. Just be sure at some point, tell yourself, I know I'm gonna fail, but I'm not giving up. So push with the hope that you don't fail, but expect that you can fail, because businesses are not easy. Some of these businesses you see out here, they are doing good, they're flourishing. At some point they were failing, at some point the owner was about to give up and all that kind of a thing. Just don't fail, don't fear to fail. So every time you fail, wake up, dust yourself, pick yourself up, and keep working, keep believing in your journey. It might take years, it might take months, depends, but it will come to pass. As long as you're putting your best and you're giving value, then it's gonna come. Okay, now the next thing is spread the message. Now this part is very important, because if you don't sell yourself, no one is gonna sell you. No one is gonna sell your business. No one is gonna come back and say, hey, what do you do? No one asked what you do. Okay, you have to tell them, this is what I do. You have to sell yourself, you have to spread the message there. And thank goodness for social media. Could be Facebook, Instagram, whatever it is. You can market yourself online. You can market yourself on status on WhatsApp. There's so many avenues for you to market yourself and let people know that let people associate you with a certain service that you offer. Let them say, if you're looking for this, I know someone who could do this. Okay, so don't just sit and expect that the business will just somehow reach out to people. You have to speak well of yourself. You have to spread to people. When you meet new people, tell them what you do. They'll spread the gospel for you. They'll keep spreading it, and referrals will keep coming, and before you know it, you are doing good. Now the other thing is, if you must register your company, please do. For me, that was like the second thing I did after getting my business card. I just realized, let me just register my company. Let me get serious with it. Let me feel good about it, because somehow when you register your company, you feel like, so it's registered, so it's mine, and somehow you own it. You feel like, I need to nurture this baby. You need to bring it up. You need to get it out there. You need it to grow. A business is like a little baby that you're trying to breastfeed. You're trying to bring out into the world. So every day it's a step. Every day you're learning something new. So if you have to register your company, go ahead and register, so you can get the documents and get safe. And the good thing is registering, you get a certificate, and you can open an account for your business. And now you can be putting money there, knowing now this money is coming from my business, so it's from my company, and it's going here. So somehow it gives you that to differentiate between your company and other money that you're getting from other sources, maybe your salary or other things you get. So it will help you with that, all right? Because registering, getting a company account, you need a certificate for that. All right, now the next thing is give yourself time. And this one I said on my previous video, you need to give yourself time, because everything happens for a reason, and everything is step by step. You don't expect to open a company today and to open a business today and tomorrow you're a millionaire. No, it doesn't work like that. I expect that it's gonna take time, but it's gonna pay. So you need to give yourself time, but you need to have faith, and you need to believe in your journey, because at the end of it all, it's gonna pay. And as long as you have that faith and you're doing the best you can, then I can assure you it's gonna give you the best. All right, now keep pushing even when hard times come. I know hard times will come. All right, the time you wake up, you don't have clients, it's been a month, and you don't know how to go about it. You just need to be patient enough to say, you know what, these are the hard times. These are the hard times in my business, and I know they will pass. You need to believe that they'll come and they will go. And the moment you have that belief, it's very easy to get through the hard times. But you're expecting to be good and having awesome days and clients every day and making money and all that kind of a thing. You're gonna get frustrated in the business world. All right, so keep pushing, even when it's very hard, even when it's frustrating, even when people don't believe in you. They will ask you why you're doing it, but later on they'll ask you how you did it. And that's the time you tell them, you remember those days I was having hard times, I was struggling? They are now paying, because at the end of it all, it pays and money will come. If you want to be rich, like I say, believe in it, bless it, and it's gonna come to you. Now if it's something you think I've left out, or you think it's something that needs to be added on this, let me just see on the comment. Let me hear what you think. For those who started businesses, how did you go about it? What are some of the challenges you faced? Because I'm gonna do a video on the challenges I faced when I started my business, coming in a few days. All right, subscribe.